Hi there, this is Bridget Murphy, and I made a video a few weeks ago that talked about aligning energies. I am an energy worker. I have a private practice that's called Spirit Works Healing Arts. I offer sessions both in person and long distance, as well as classes. I teach healing work as well as alignment work, and I help people to move forward in their life, to activate what they really want to be doing, and to be in a place of joy. And so working with our own energy system is one of the easy ways that we can sort of take hold of our life and have more control over things that happen to us and how we react. So I talked a little bit about your own personal energy system. And we have our physical body, we have our energetic body, and we have a lot going on there that we can't always see, but we are affected by. And maintaining that energy system is kind of easy. You don't have to understand the chakras or the meridians or auras or anything like that to make a choice to set your intention to be clear and be connected. And so that's what I'd love to help you to do. Grounding and centering are key, and they are the first steps in strengthening your energy field. So we'll go ahead and do that. Take a deep breath in and set your intention to connect with the earth. Energy follows thought, and even if you're not doing it right, you are doing it right. Your body is going to start to respond to your intention. So setting your intention to connect with the earth in whatever way works for you, and allowing yourself to be supported by the planet. The next piece is centering yourself. Finding that place in yourself that is your center. A lot of times it's your solar plexus, sometimes your heart, sometimes you might feel it in your belly, but connect with that and take a breath in and just drop into the center of your body. And wherever that is, imagine that there's a little seed of light. And as you breathe, that light grows stronger. And you might notice that that light starts to expand. It'll start to expand up and down throughout your being. And it expands into what is known by many people as your core energy, which is a pillar, or like a pillar of energy, of light or warmth that moves through our entire being. And we function around it. It's kind of like our reference point. So imagine that there's an energy of warmth of sunlight, a pillar that comes down, starts a couple feet above your head, comes down through the top of your head, and goes through your neck and your spine and extends down through your tailbone and out a few feet at least into or towards the ground. And so imagine that as you're grounded and centered, imagine that center, that core energy expanding out so that it becomes brighter and your core is sort of thicker and more luminous as you breathe. This is something you can do every day, and that I suggest you do before you get out of bed, while you're in the shower, before you fall asleep, wherever it's easy. Fit it into your schedule. It'll become part of your norm. So we're grounded and we're centered. The next piece that I really want to talk about is what some people call shielding themselves, but what I like to call strengthening our energy field. We can avoid things as a way to work with them or work through them, or we can learn how to negotiate them. Like germs, for instance. It's kind of a myth that we can avoid germs. We can be prepared for them. We can take care of ourselves when we are experiencing germs. So we really can't avoid them. They're everywhere. The same thing happens with other people's thoughts, other people's intentions, energy they're sending you, energy you're experiencing in the environment. We can't change it, but we can change our reaction to it, or actually our response to it. And one of the ways that we can respond is by being proactive and strengthening what's already here. Sometimes I hear people will talk about shielding themselves, and they'll talk about keeping what they do, the bad energy out. And I have news for you, that the bad energy is an old paradigm. There really isn't bad energy. There are things we don't want to experience and things we do. And if we keep our focus on being strong and keeping our attention on where we want it to go, the things we don't want to experience are just not going to have much importance. If we work really hard to keep them out and to shield ourselves and put up lots of blockers, that creates resistance and actually draws more of what you don't need. So, learning how to strengthen your energy field. We're grounded and we're centered and we're strong in our core. And we recognize that all around us, in front of us, behind us, above us, and below us, is this sort of oval sphere of energy that's part of our energy. Our chakras are a part of that energy and move in and out in our energy field, but it extends out pretty far. And most people underutilize their own energy fields. What I'd love to teach you to do, or begin to teach you to do, is to utilize your energy field and strengthen it, so that when things come towards you that you want to engage in, they have an easy way in, so you can receive what you need and want easily. And when things come towards you, or you go towards things, because sometimes there's an agreement that happens, but that's, I think, another video. When we engage with things that maybe are not healthy for us, that they don't stick to us, or they don't stick around, so that you don't have to be triggered or reactive to things that you're perceiving as bad. When your energy field is strengthened, then you move forward in a way that you if you're triggered by something, you don't have to respond in a negative way or be afraid. Fear creates all sorts of things and draws things to us. When we're strong, our fear is lessened. And so a way to strengthen your field, or to shield in a healthy way, is to imagine that your field, this web that you're sitting in the middle of, is very bright. That the web that is around you is light. And by light, I don't mean positive, although it might be translated as positive. I mean bright, like the sun. The frequency of light is much higher and much faster than that of dark, or that of things that we would perceive as negative. So working with frequency and working with our own light and strengthening our own light is key. So once again, we're grounded and we're centered. Let's imagine that the energy field around us, the web around us that we're a part of, is lit up. And you can do that with intention. You can do that by closing your eyes and seeing it, feeling it, sensing it, imagining it. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just thinking about it, you're starting to light up your energy field. For some folks, they like to have a visual of wrapping something around them. That's okay too. That absolutely works. If you want to wrap something around you, make sure that it is clear and that it's light. If you wrap metal around you, you're going to be pushing out things that you want to come in, and you're going to be creating resistance. So if you do want to wrap something around your energy field, make sure that it is porous, so that what wants to come in and is healthy for you comes in and you get the benefits of it. And that what you don't want, you don't push it away, you let it move through. There's no resistance and it's easy. And so when you're strong, you can respond in a more positive way to anything that happens or that you happen upon in the world. And so I'd love for you to work with that and to utilize what is fully here and available for you. Within your energy field, you have all of your past, all potential futures, as well as your now. And you have access to all of that. And strengthening it will get you closer to being connected with all possibilities. And so that's what I have to share today. I hope this is helpful. If you'd like to leave a comment, please go for it. And if there's any information that you would like additionally, or if you have any questions, you can feel free to connect with me at spiritworkshealingarts.com. Thanks, and have a beautiful day.